Good morning, sunshines. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Yay, yay, yay. We made it. What a fun and happy day today is going to be. Let me tell you. I know I'm late. I'm sorry. But I'm here. Today we have Public Works. No surprise. So it's a good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with sunshiny faces. Hey, Lupita. Good morning. Friday. Yep. And it's supposed to get above freezing today. Hey, Rona. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, I heard there were several people on Nora's channel last night that was saying you guys were having a major storm alert. Are you staying safe? Are you okay? Hey, Phyllis. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ah, I'll do that in a minute. Let me see. Uh-oh. Yeah, we had a nice little windstorm the other day, so usually it comes across the pond. Good morning, main house. So, yeah, you guys need to just say, good morning, crazy. Joe posted a pitch on Instagram. Ooh, yikes. You know, she said she was, had an alert last night too. How are you doing this morning, crazy? Oh no. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, that's kind of scary when you start having structures fall down, that's for sure. Ah. Crazy, I want to follow up about your policy today. Hey, Amy. Oh, yikes. That's scary. I'm sorry, Amy. Yeah, that cold weather snap just kind of hit everybody, and it's hopefully gonna warm up. Oh, it came through on a government alarm. Yeah, that's scary. That's when we have over here in the U.S. they have the child when a child's been taken or a national emergency. Yeah, that's kind of. Well, good morning, Cricket. I'm glad you stopped in to say good morning, and I'm glad you're listening. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night either, but yikes, sounds like they need to fix their piping, Amy. Yep, last night I put all of these inhibitions and worries to bed and just kind of said, you know, we just need to continue to fight this $1 billion child abusing, human trafficking cult. Yes, Amber Alerts, thank you, main house. And no more children being abused in any religious setting under religious pretexts. It's wrong. It's no more. Okay. I know Utah is so diverse in the religious I don't really have to be nice. I'm just trying to think of the right word. Between LDS, FLDS, Mormons, Scientology, and there was a couple of other religions stuck in there too. That no more kids. We're not letting them. No, none of them. Kids cannot consent. Did you happen to get any response from the town that you went to the other night? The other town city hall meeting, city council meeting? You never get Amber Alerts? Do you have it turned off, Amy? Jehovah Witness? Yep. That was another of the religions. Utah seems to be one of those centralized areas for all of them. Right. Yep. Throw a dart, you've got a cult. Yeah, there unfortunately there is Main House. It's really nothing to laugh at. It's just amazing how nice. That's excellent. Crazy, you're doing good work. This behind the scenes stuff is tough. It's tough. Let's make no mistake about this. And I got an email from Scientology up north last night. I read it a little bit. I didn't read the whole thing. My apologies. About trying to find maybe a college or a university to do a study. That's a great idea. It's just whether or not it would be biased in qualitative versus quantitative. Good morning, Power Lies to Paralyze. How are you today? And whether or not you could find the right audience to survey to make sure that it reflected what you really wanted it to reflect. But that's an excellent idea. We have such great thinkers in our non-group group, our open crowdsource. Rona, do you got somebody that can come look at your roof for you? Exactly, Amy. You want a valid study. Cool, because that's what we need to do. We just need to continue to battle. Not against each other, but against the true monsters. The true monsters are those that think it's okay to hurt children. And be okay with it. It's not okay. It's not okay. Dr. Janja Lilac and or Dr. Stephen Hassan. Lupita, you'll have to maybe email her or let her know who that is. Exactly, Amy. The validity and reliability is important in studies. Yeah, it is. And I mean, we all know how surveys go and studies go. Sometimes more than not, um, your results is based on who paid for the study. Good morning, Brian. How are you today? Is your snow starting to melt? Got some warm weather coming in. I'm sorry, I'm still off into the little streams here, you guys. I'm enjoying my coffee. Mm. And sometimes you want the bias to be in the studies. Depends on what your study is going to show, though. Oh, nice. Mm, I agree. We're working hard behind the scenes. I agree. It's hard enough. It's hard enough to fight the battle that we need to fight than to throw everything else in there too. It's hard enough. I talked with a historian last night looking at different ways that the battle has gone through, and that's one thing I'd like to do. I think I mentioned it the other day, is I would love to see a timeline, a chronological timeline of hey, good morning, Joe Bananas, of the fight and how the impact of the protesting and the lawsuits. But I would also like to maybe see a chronological view of how they've changed they meaning Scientology, how they've changed their tactics, their fair gaming, how they've come against. So, okay, so Dr. Stephen Hassan, I know the name, wrote Combating Cult Mind Control. That's probably where I've seen it. You guys know how I am with remembering titles and names. Uh-oh, was Brian fiddling this morning? Hey, Nancy, good morning. I was up bright and early, about 5, 6 o'clock this morning, and then I got up, did my old lady business, and then went back to sleep. How are you today, Nancy? I did not power lies. Let me scroll back up. That's a great survey. Okay, so an ex-Scientology health survey. Cancer, dementia, CPTSD, sick family members, neurological issues, etc. Yeah, I know anecdotally. Good morning, me and Taz. Anecdotally, cancer is the #1 cause of death for ex-Scientologists. Unfortunately, suicide and drug overdose is #2. Nah, let's put our positive thoughts on. Let's not say no more hell to break loose. Let's just say let's keep marching on. Endocrine too, I forgot that one. Yeah. That would be a good study. I wonder how you would be able to question it. Not question it. Present it to where you'd get the right. Then you'd probably have to look at environmental factors too. Dr. Lalick wrote Take Back Your Life. Yep, 7 times down, 8 times up. You betcha. That's right, Brian. Yeah, there's a lot of diseases under the endocrine system. That would be a great study. Again, you'd have to really be able to find the questions or present the questions in a manner. Maybe use one area so that way you'd have a control, like just the LA area or just the Florida area, or just the Belgium area. Just using one certain area, that way you have some control, that way environment. I'm just, my statistical mind's kind of throwing in there. Sure, absolutely, Power Lies. Absolutely. That would be great teamwork. Yeah, because assume, you can assume those answers, but until you see them in front of your face, you see those numbers, then you go, wow, I didn't know that. Or wow, that really confirms this. It's eye-opening, that's for sure. And I was completely pleasantly. Hey, Irish Mart, did you get caught up in that storm too? Good, I'm glad. Hey, Traveltology, good afternoon to ya. Traveltology was in that area too. You guys are all in that storm area. All of you Irish blokes. I guess that's English. English or blokes, huh? It is amazing. Over in the European continent. Over in Ireland and Scottish and that whole area, Amy, got a really bad storm. When we were watching Nora last night, everybody's. Yeah, I'm with you right there, crazy. Working against the religious entities criminally and politically. 100%. 100%. And you've definitely, oh, I have a memory that just came up on my pictures. Oh my gosh. Um, I know, Amy. That always cracks me up when I see California or Vegas or Arizona with their snow in their area too. Yeah, what cracked me up is when LA had all those Santa Anas come through the other day, last week, whenever they were, and all the fires started. Up in Anchorage, they had 130-mile-an-hour winds that same weekend. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 130-mile-an-hour winds come through the city. That's just nuts. Hi, AZ Crimson. Good morning to ya. Been enjoying your long streams. I haven't even really gone in to see anybody. Exactly, crazy. And you know what? To be real honest, you can use some of what you're doing as credits. Well, if you do the essays and all of that. But you could actually put some of your uh, advocacy into credits. And then by way of via, you get paid because you don't have to pay for the damn credits. Yeah, unless I figure out how to drop weather bombs or do the weather control, I think I just need to learn to either accept it or figure it out. And you've been doing a good job with it, AZ. That's for sure. Place where people can go USA and just hang out and just be there. I don't know if Traveltology is in on it, but Traveltology is really good at making those questions up. Power Lies, if you're interested. Yep. I did not do that crazy. I fortunately had financing for my bachelor's to where I could double down it. So I doubled downed all my classes and ended up doing my bachelor's in like two years, little over 2 years. Good morning, Style Audit. It's a lot of work, but it's certainly worth it. I am not a do something for 10 years when you can do it. The Cloudbusters, I don't remember those. It does. Those, I know I've heard people kind of um, dog on those channels that do, like with Tilty and all of them, they do the painting and the relax and the crafts, and honestly, they help. It was a fad, those copper things. Yeah, I don't kind of, vaguely remember them. Yeah, the Bachelor of Nursing is a tough one. And then to get into nursing school itself, that, man, my hat's off to you, Amy. I saw my daughter go through that. That was a lot of work. She busted her biscuits. That's for sure. So definitely my hat's off to you on that. They do, Joe, don't they? They do help. Because it gives you a place you can go and not have to think for a minute. That you can just be USA. Who says USA? What movie is that? It is. Cloud, cloud seeding. Oh, there you go, Style Audit. That's right. That's what it was called, was cloud seeding. There's a pretty little tree. There's a happy little tree, Lupita. Bob Ross was just the bomb. Those people make painting look way too easy. Perfect teamwork, Power Lies. That's a great thing. I'll do the spreadsheet. I'll populate the survey, get it out there. Yep, you bet. We can assume like stress levels, cortisone, all of that increase the risks of autoimmune. It increased the risks of heart disease, clogged arteries. Yep, cancer cells. When your immunity is down from stress, it's like your whole body gets attacked. Yeah, it does. That's what cortisol does, huh? Yeah, since my parasympathetic system was paralyzed, also, sympathetic nervous system is what I meant to say. I've had to become a scientist with my own body on what works and doesn't work because drugs affect me different. And I'm not talking about illegal drugs, well, those too, 'cause that's why I don't ever use them, but even prescribed medicines affect me different. So I've had to become a scientist in my own right to figure out how things work. Everything I never wanted to know about body chemistry, because I ain't a nurse. But for my own use, I've had to research it. I know we've talked about like with what works with natural medicines and natural somatic healing now. Yes, yes. I know what you're talking about, main house. Adren adrenergic. I'm gonna have to think of what that is. Hey, good morning, Minnie. Hi, Cece. Really? Yeah? Cece says she's even learned to howl as a form of release. Well, I bet you that works because laughter is the best medicine, right? So expressing emotions, expressing relief and release, I'm definitely. That's interesting though. Adrenal gland stimulus is adre Oh, thank you, Style. Yep, adrenal gland definitely. And then Amy and Style and everybody, you throw in the head injury on top of that, the spinal injury. It's just totally screwed my body up. Howl at the moon. I'm gonna try that maybe. I'm gonna go when my dogs start howling out at somebody out front. I'm gonna howl with them. Me either, Irish. I have to think about the words every once in a while. But I had to figure out, it's like because I couldn't get weight off no matter what I was doing. Leanne, okay, go make your tea. Get some tea, girl. There you go. It activates the vagus nerve. I agree, Style on it. With anecdotal evidence, it is that all individuals react differently. Correct. And in your fight or flight or freeze responses in your body, there are some similarities, though, that happen between the adrenaline and the rush and the fight, the flight, and the freeze and the cortisone. So there are some similarities that can be made, which I think that's where Powerlise is going, is that let's do some of these questions and see if we can figure out the similarities that happen within those systems within the body. Another solo karaoke birthday coming up soon. All right. Hey, good morning, BGI. We're talking about scientific, just science stuff, and using a survey to talk about scientific results. Yep, laughter is the best medicine of all. I totally agree, Main House. We're just throwing things out there this morning, VGI. Enjoying the morning. Okay, if you're listening to Tina Turner's music and you're walking or dancing, you've got to get the butt shakes going, and it definitely turns the frown into a smile. Because anything Tina Turner is a music. Sorry, VGI. So remember the days, the what's her name? Um, okay, Powerlace, hold on, because you're being specific here. There are common issues amongst Scientologists: HPA axis stress, default mode network, sense of well-being and self, and the temporal parietal junction. You're making me work on these words. Depersonalization, lost time, out of body. There you go. Proud Mary, keep on burning. They do, and the synapses can learn to reroute, right, Traveltology? So long-term stress, eating away the insulation, yep, and that comes up with a lot of MS and autoimmune disorders. Yep. So when you're dealing with all of that, there are some specific things that happen because of trauma in your body. That's what that, I don't know if any of you have read Jamie's book on Jamie and the doctor that wrote that book. What's the name of it? Um, the one about the shots. That's an incredible book. It does. That's why, in my opinion, and again, not a doctor, that when you have the clogged arteries, that that comes from stress, not necessarily. I think it's a like an allergic reaction to the stress. We like your little red notebook, Traveltology. The Invisible Machine. Thank you, Rona. Yes, that's a great book. Really? What study was that, Style? Oh, I'm glad so many of you guys were reading it too. It is a great book. He's one smart man. He's got a brain on him. So Style, because of there there was a computer program that came out. Gosh, it's been in the 20 years ago now. And when the computer first came out, I was down at CSUN at a conference, at a computer conference down there, and they had an accessibility room to where accessibility programs and accessibility products were being displayed at the conference. And they had one in which our company ended up buying one, and it was kind of like a thing like a not a helmet, but like a bathing cap that you put on your head, and it had the nodes in there, and you played the game on the computer with just using your mind. And it was like a neurofeedback, so that way you could physically make your brain, it's hard to explain, but it would help your brain re-stimulate different neuron connectors. I'm getting way too technical. And it helped you reroute your brain synapses. It was fabulous. And I used that quite a few times to help rewire my brain from the injuries that I dealt with. And using that on top of the visual stimuli was incredible. And I don't know why that didn't become more popular. Good morning, Peter. But that was an incredible, it, and it was again, it was a way to retrain your brain. Yeah, it was a neurobiofeedback, and it was pretty cool because I mean, now you have like the Neuralink from Elon Musk, and you get into like the neuroplasticity. Thank you for the word, Amy. Yep, all of that together is pretty incredible, Main House. And it's amazing how your mind can rewire itself. And when when we were going through all of that, I was like, wow, maybe my spinal cord could learn how to rewire itself. It didn't, but it was a thought. So at the time, I was doing all sorts of research into doing all of that. Grief is processed differently from depression neurologically. I did not know that. Wow, way cool, Peter. Peter's nephew has been going to a neuro recovery place in San Jose. It definitely helped me. Okay, so not with the spinal cord because I think that's just a done deal. But in my mind, fun fact. Style audit, you did a fun fact. Here's a fun fact. Is I have to tell myself to remember. Red light therapy helmet? Yeah. So if somebody says, don't remember this or don't talk about this. I just don't remember it. And it sounds really crazy, but I have to put things in different boxes in my head, in different file cabinets. Yeah, so Cece says that's what the e-meter does to hypnotize and rewire brains to the LRH desires. Power lies to paralyze explains it on his channel. Yep, they do, but for menacing reasons. Main House, I know if you get a hold of Jamie, he can he can help you do that, especially in the Chicago area. One, oh, you're not in the Chicago area, sorry, Main House, but whatever area you're in, he could help you, but he could also recommend places that aren't so expensive. Wow, that's really cool, VGI. VGI, because some people have been complaining because I just read it and then I respond. Her father has been going in and getting spun around in a gyroscope or whatever those things the astronauts use to wrap them from G-force to try to reprogram his brain. That's pretty cool. Yeah, get a hold of Jamie. He can help you with that. I don't mean financially, but he could help you find somebody that's not as expensive or that has because I would love to get the shots. I'm not too sure still if they would work for me, but yeah. So anyways, I have file cabinets in my brain and I have to put, if I want to remember something, I have to say, remember that, and I put it in the file cabinet. Um, and it's it's something that I do on purpose now, but I had to learn to do that to where most people they do that, but it's subconsciously. And because of my brain injury, I had to learn to do it on purpose. So, which is why when we start playing the who sings this, who played that, what this person's name is, it's not that I don't care, it's just it wasn't important enough to put it into a remember. Um, just kind of scared of it. Traveltology. I don't know. Just kind of scared of it. Main house, get a hold of Jamie. He's on does the Facebook and he does IG. It's Jamie Mustard. So yeah, yeah, all the activism it does help me. It really does. Traveltology, I'm hoping that it would work for me. I know I've got a lot of trauma in there too, besides just the physical trauma. And just not wanting to get in there and then have it be disappointing. Like another thing didn't work. So I deal with what I know right now. It's kind of a lot to I'm still struggling. I'll get there. I talked to Jamie a lot about that, and I need to just do it. Yeah, I hear you. Maybe if I had somebody to hold my hand to go do it, maybe we can all virtually hold each other's hands. Yeah. So you get it too, main house, huh? I'm so happy for you, Traveltology. Yeah, we'll all hold each other's hands. Excuse me. Let me put you on hold just for a second here while I cough. Thank you for saying that, Peter. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm put my big girl panties on. I've got so much to do, and I've got so many irons in the fire right now that I can't let things stop me right now. We've got too much going on. We're right on the brink. Right on the brink. Pretty that is funny. Church of Scientology would accuse psychiatry of electroshocking everyone but have a G-force amusement park ride at the flag. That is goofy. Yeah, it's not I'm not gonna keep up with it, Amy. Remember, that's why I did the bus yesterday. I'm just gonna stay on the bus. I can't understanding my brain. Remember, I just said I have to put things in pockets in my brain in files. I don't have the capacity to start going off track so much. Well, your kitties are very thankful that you're feeding them and making coffee. I think I need a second cup of coffee today. Well, let us know how that works, Amy. We're interested to see how that is. I don't like her as a pick. Disassociate is LRH gold. Disassociate via drugs or LRH tech. Make a comfortable, happy life. It's not okay to steal another's mind. You're right. I know I could use another coffee. That was good. I had. Cecile, I don't know how these religions at 11 a.m. Oh, wait, cool. Just today? Or has it been open, Amy? I know. Thanks for guiding us along a lot of that, Amy, because you're incredible. I'm sorry. At least maybe listening can help calm your fears a little bit, Joe. We'll take a little bit of the worry out for you. We'll hold your hand while you're going through the storm, Joe. Ah, oh, okay. Maybe why they were doing the White House shift. You're welcome, Joe. Yeah, I know. I've never heard of them having that there either, VGI. That's kind of crazy. Hmm. Speaking of which, can you guys talk amongst yourselves? I am gonna go do another coffee. I will be right back. Put my blanket aside. Oh, since COVID. Huh. So maybe it is different administration thing. Huh. That's interesting. Be right back. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. It takes a minute to get in here. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Haggis Basher. 202-456-1111. Just in time for the number, Amy. Thank you. Let me write that down. I was just thinking of you, Haggis. We haven't seen you this morning, so I was like, oh my gosh, where's Haggis? 4, 5, let me see. 202-456-1111. I'm going to write that down. Thank you, Amy. You move the pictures on the wall. Let's see if she notices. Was there a game night last night? Did I miss it? Yeah, I never win at that game. And the only reason I even get close is because I cheat. Yeah, I wrote it down, Amy. That way I remember it. Well, I'm thankful that you did. And I know I was talking about Miriam earlier, but I haven't seen her pop in either. Just making sure she's okay. I know you guys are busy, busy, busy right now. Because it's that time of year. Hey, good morning, Michael. In the back-end control panel for your channel, you can unpublish your test live video. Thank you. I will do that, Michael. Does that bother you that that's in there? We've been talking about so many things. I haven't even gone through any of the channels yet today. But thank you. I will do that, Michael. I can count on you, Michael, Andreas, for your technical advice. Thank you so much. Oh no, Haggis. I know you were saying that earlier, that you're gonna be busy, busy, busy. Definitely will be missed. Watch hours could be better. There are, I haven't put up any videos lately because I've been busy with the survey and stuff like that. I need to do another video. I know my phone's ringing. I'm sorry, you guys. Well, I would like to get the numbers up and the watch hours up. I need to put maybe a playlist together. Just haven't. It's the Scientology crimes is more for PR. I would love to see 1 million subs on that channel. Would love to see it. Yeah, definitely. We'll miss you, Haggis. Ooh, this is keeping my hands warm. Yep, we like our spicy haggis. Joe Sakala is not black. Oh, good. Thank you, Amy. Amy says she put the child bride video in the comment section of the Craig Sawyer. He runs vets for child rescue. I saw that, Leanne. Thank you. I didn't know that was you, but I saw there was a couple people subscribed, and I'm like, oh, so I subscribed back. Yeah, it's a good one too, and I put a little creamer in there. I I know, but I don't think he's black. I thought he was Italian or Irish. I I don't know. Right, style? Yeah, I don't think he's black. Yeah, that's one area as I said, I do the trading, and so I know Stinging Octet. They gave me the name, Joe Bananas. I have no idea why they gave me that name. I think because he had a business partner that was black. And I'm not. Yeah, I don't. It's a whole crazy thing there. But I think it was because he had a business partner. Hmm. I wonder if she was near Flag, Amy. Sakata is a Holy Cross boy? Sakala, you mean? I didn't know that you could change the name. I'll have to go back and look. Joe. I like tea, but it has to be the right tea. Actually, I love black tea. Nothing in it, just black. And I really, really got addicted to iced tea for many, many years. I definitely love sweet tea. CC Suno is the AI music creation. And you can, by just putting in some verbiage it'll create a song for you. Here, let me go there. I happen to be on it. I just haven't done anything. So yesterday when we were watching Liz Gail, and this was a song when they were talking about Little Blue. Where in the world? Hold on, let me look. Let me open it. Let me take that off just for a second. Um, Let me play you this song. So I threw in some keywords. The address for they were at in McMinnville yesterday, and so I just threw in some keywords. Listen to this song that it popped up.
I'm on 11 Baker Street where shadows meet the floor. A baby blue building whispers secrets more and more. Full of crimes and bad vibes, the night's a solemn tune. Liz, Gail, bring the dawn too soon. In this ghost town of beats and lies, echoes start to grow. A silent cult of whispers hides beneath the undertow. Liz, Gail, bring it down tonight. Shatter all the chains, let in the new light. Solemn melody, heavy with the weight of the baby blue sins just beyond the gate. Liz, Gail, tip the world around. Bring the cold crumbling down to the ground. Wandering, holy stained with years of dust and pain. Footsteps falling softly on this worn out lane. Every door a secret, every whisper loud. Liz, Gail, make us all so proud. Solemn melody, heavy with the weight of the baby blue sins just beyond the gate. Liz, Gail, tip the world around. Bring the cold crumbling down to the ground. Hear the echoes of the past ringing in your ear. Feel the chill of history, the answers are so near. Liz, Gail, break the iron seal. Show the world the truth, make sure it's real.
I know, I really like the vocals on that one. Here's if anybody else wants to just listen to it on their own. Be careful out there, Kirby's mom. Nice to see you. So Cece, you put in just some words. You can put in an address. You can put, if you put Scientology in quotes or whatever, you can just make it to where it's inspirational or hard rock or whatever, the theme that you want to put, and it'll create you a song like in seconds. And you can do 10 a day. It's free for 10 a day. But it's suno.com, suno.com. Yep, Snoring McSnorepants is right beside me. Oh no, sorry, Amy. Yeah, that's okay. I think. Hey, Twyla. Now there's an idea, Twyla. That would be awesome. Protest the musical. Scientology Protest the musical. There we go. That's a great idea. Oh, nice. Your daughter's got a gig today? Yeah, we'd need some great singers. Summer's an opera singer. Well, good luck for your daughter today, Amy. Yep, to take some like Dan walks. Yep. Yeah, I emailed her this one because I was hoping she would play it while she was standing there. But next time they go back. I know, she's classically trained. That's pretty cool. That's exciting, Amy. That's so exciting. It's such a great experience for you and your daughter to do together. And for her to have mom with her, that's cool. What a great heritage. What a great memory you're making together. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave on that note. I'm going to let Rocco Landsman is Dodge's father. Oh, well. I'm going to leave on that note so I can go get Fluff and Buff done. So I can go get out of my jammies and into some clothes and get ready for the Public Works meeting, which is kind of getting useless at this point, really, to be real honest. I feel frustrated and like they're not doing crap, but so I'm going to go Fluff and Buff. I love y'all. Enjoy your day. I will see you in another hour or so. Goodbye.